misses on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. In motion right, Dobbs. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action this time with Love. That is incomplete. A.J. Dillon, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Now you look at this Saints defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by their new quarterback, first-year signal caller out of South Carolina.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 10 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, partner, we've watched as they've reached 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
Those defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. The Saints had 8-6 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
From the shotgun, Rattler. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Rattler working out of the gun. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. That's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Saints offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Rattler. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Packers defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Once again, it's Jacobs. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Counter play with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 3rd and 9 here.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Saints offense and Chris Olave getting set to take over once more. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Downfield, and he's got Olave. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And Rattler, he'll throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And his throw here's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make the play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Groupie able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Play fake. Here's Love. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And
that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. To throw now. Here's Love. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, 31 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Now Rattler. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. Kamara gets it again on second down. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Throwing is Rattler. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. 7 yards there and a first down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Take down. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The point after, good by Groupie. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Now Love. Right side to Watson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Final play of the half. Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lloyd. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And this will wind up as Saints first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they do.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. To the air is Rattler. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Kamara, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Kamara trying again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Luke Schoonmaker from 6 yards away. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
That's complete to Dobbs. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Pushing it. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They go with Jacobs, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Saints will have the football back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Rattler wants to throw it. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 18. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Love. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson from 19 yards away. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Again, it's Kamara. Now, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Kamara up the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The Saints on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give to Jacobs running right. Stopped and handed a loss by Willie Gay that time. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Love now. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. The drive will start with Connor. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Here now a 3rd down and 8. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. 35 yards that time on the punt.
Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. The busy night continues for Kamara.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So it's Saints football as we get you reset.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Looking to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They run it again with Kamara. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try the left side with Connor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, as I say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
First down, Saints.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And off the upright, and it caroms
is in. It's good. The kick is good, and that writes a